Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we are going to look at the 4 latest Arsenal news. The first Arsenal news is Sky Sports journalist Romesh Sheth has confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms Arsenal are about to bid for a superb player, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of Spain international and Brentford goalkeeper David Raya. David Raya to Arsenal is a transfer rumour that appears to be gathering pace. Indeed, after reports this weekend that Arsenal were looking into a deal for the Spaniard, it's looking more and more possible that this deal is going to go ahead. In fact, a bid from the Gunners could be imminent, that is according to Sky Sports' Romesh Sheth, who was speaking on Sky Sports News about this rumour. According to Sheth, Arsenal are currently having internal talks about what to do with Raya, and the journalist is led to believe that a bid from the North London club is on its way. Sheth shared what he knows about the superb goalkeeper and Arsenal. Internal talks are continuing at Arsenal about what their next step will be in terms of the potential signing of David Raya. They are expected to formalise their interest in the form of a bid. They have a long-standing interest in the player. Thomas Frank said they would like to get £40 million for him. I don't know if Arsenal will go that high because Raya is in the final year of his contract and Brentford have already brought in a number 1 goalkeeper. Sheth said, Arsenal may be about to bid for David Raya, but there's no way they should be getting close to £40 million here. Yes, he's a good player, but he's also entering the final year of his contract and Arsenal already have a top-class goalie in their ranks. This is a luxury signing, and it shouldn't be done on terms that are over the odds. £40 million for a mid-table goalkeeper entering the final year of his deal would be preposterous for most clubs, never mind a team with a settled number 1 already. Arsenal need to make sure they go low with this opening offer and then perhaps look at negotiating further. The second Arsenal news is that Calcio Mercato has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal now eyeing move for 26-year-old who idolises Thierry Henry, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of Switzerland international and Frankfurt midfielder Djibril Sow. Arsenal are still plotting moves in the transfer market this summer despite spending more than £200 million already. Mikel Arteta has made no secret of his desire to see the Arsenal squad keep on improving. The signings of Jurrien Timber, Declan Rice, and Kai Havertz have all added quality to the ranks. However, the Gunners' boss wants more, with another midfielder and a winger among the positions he's thought to be keen on adding to. And according to Calcio Mercato, the Gunners could make an attempt to sign Frankfurt midfielder Djibril Sow, despite him being in talks to join Lazio. It's reported how Lazio have agreed a deal worth around £13 million for the midfielder. However, with the deal not over the line just yet, Arsenal are lurking and considering making their own move for Sow. Sow has been looked at by Arsenal before and is well known to former Gunners midfielder Granit Xhaka, reportedly a player who idolised Thierry Henry when he was growing up. The attraction towards Arsenal is pretty obvious for Sow, described as a midfield player with destructive qualities to his game. Sow could very much give Mikel Arteta that vital extra body in midfield. Arsenal will keep busy until the deadline. If the last few windows are anything to go by, then Arsenal will keep themselves more than busy as we tick towards the end of August soon. The Gunners are always looking to invest and bring in new players, and while outgoings are the priority right now, don't rule out more incomings either. Sow is obviously a good player and plays a role that few in the Arsenal team do. With so many good footballers who can create, it never hurts to have a destroyer like Sow involved. And at just £13 million, he could be a bargain. The third Arsenal news is that 90 Minutes has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal have now asked about signing amazing David Raya alternative, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of Spain international and Brighton goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. Arsenal are looking to sign a new goalkeeper to challenge Aaron Ramsdale, and the name of David Raya has been mentioned over the weekend. Raya has been outstanding for Brentford in recent seasons and, according to reports, is on Arsenal's list of potential signings. However, while Raya is a player Arsenal do have interest in, 90 Minute has reported that the Gunners also hold an interest in signing Brighton stopper Robert Sanchez. 90 Minute claims that Arsenal have also asked about Sanchez, who has been in fine form for Brighton but found himself out of the picture last season. Sanchez is also wanted by Chelsea, who are in the market for a new goalkeeper themselves. Lauded as an amazing goalkeeper for his performances at the Amex, Sanchez is a Spanish international, just like Raya. It remains to be seen if Arsenal are actually keen on bringing a new number one into the club or they simply want two top-class goalkeepers to compete with each other. Ramsdale was only given a new contract last year. Should Raya or Sanchez arrive, then the England stopper will have a fight on his hands to keep the number one jersey. It's hard to imagine Arsenal having two goalkeepers of such high quality, but it's clear Mikel Arteta likes to drive standards at the club. Aaron Ramsdale has been great for the Gunners, but he did have a few wobbles last season towards the end. Sanchez is a quality operator himself and, much like David Raya, brings improvement to the squad. What Ramsdale thinks of all this, however, is another matter entirely. The final Arsenal news is that Ben Jacobs has confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms Liverpool now aiming to sign incredible player before Arsenal make a move, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of Belgium international and Southampton midfielder Romeo Lavia. Journalist Ben Jacobs claims that Liverpool are now aiming to sign Romeo Lavia before Arsenal enter the race to sign the Southampton star. Jacobs has been speaking to Give Me Sport and shared an update on Lavia's future. Both Liverpool and Arsenal have been heavily linked with a move for Lavia this summer, with Jurgen Klopp and Mikel Arteta keen to bolster their midfield options. Of course, Klopp has already snapped up Dominic Szoboszlai and Alexis Mac Allister, while Arteta has added Declan Rice and Kai Havertz to his Arsenal midfield. Sky Sports reported just last week that Liverpool have had a £40 million bid knocked back for Lavia. Now, Jacobs claims the Reds are aware of the need to move quickly to secure the Belgian's signature. Speaking to Give Me Sport, Jacobs states that Liverpool are aware of interest from Arsenal and Chelsea in Lavia. That's where Liverpool are conscious to move fast to make sure that Arsenal don't enter the race for Lavia, because then they could offer Champions League football, the journalist said, and also to make sure that Chelsea don't enter the race for Lavia. Liverpool seem to be the frontrunners for Lavia at this stage, having already made their move to sign the youngster. The 19-year-old has been lauded as an incredible talent, and the Reds will be keen to replace Jordan Henderson and Fabinho after the duo completed switches to Saudi Arabia. Arsenal have shown interest in the Saints midfielder, but it remains unclear whether or not they will move for another midfielder. Thomas Partey's future is up in the air at the moment, but if the Ghanaian completes a move away from the Emirates Stadium, Lavia could emerge as a target. The competition for Lavia's signature seems to be heating up, with Champions League football being a potential factor in Arsenal's and Chelsea's interest. Liverpool would like to move swiftly to finalise the deal before their rivals have a chance to make a move. As the transfer window progresses, the situation remains fluid, and it remains to be seen which club will eventually secure Romeo Lavia's services for the upcoming season. Liverpool, Arsenal, and Chelsea will likely keep a close eye on developments, with each club looking to strengthen their midfield options ahead of the new campaign. Do you know the Arsenal news on David Raya? You will enjoy this video on your screen too.